The Lighthouse of Alexandria was one of the most extraordinary engineering achievements of the ancient world, and was later recognized as one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. It was constructed on the small island of Pharos, at the entrance of Alexandria's harbor in Egypt, during the reign of the Ptolemaic dynasty. Construction began under Ptolemy I Soter around 300 BCE, and was completed by his son, Ptolemy II Philadelphus, around 280 BCE. Ancient accounts indicate that the structure stood more than 100 to 110 meters, 330 to 360 feet, tall, making it one of the tallest human-made structures on Earth for many centuries, surpassed only by the Great Pyramids of Giza at the time. The lighthouse was designed to guide ships safely through the busy and dangerous harbor of Alexandria, which had become one of the most important trading centers in the Mediterranean world. Historical descriptions suggest that the tower consisted of 3 distinct sections: a massive square base, an octagonal middle level, and a cylindrical upper section. At the summit, a large fire burned during the night, while polished mirrors may have reflected sunlight during the day, allowing the beacon to be seen from great distances at sea. The structure was associated with the architect Sostratus of Cnidus, although historians continue to debate whether he was the chief architect or the project's financial sponsor. Beyond its practical role, the lighthouse symbolized the wealth, scientific knowledge, and political power of Ptolemaic Egypt. Its fame became so widespread that the Greek word Pharos eventually became a synonym for lighthouse in many languages. The monument survived for more than 1,600 years before suffering severe damage from a series of powerful earthquakes between the 10th and 14th centuries CE. By the late 1400s, many of its remaining stones were reused in the construction of the nearby citadel of Qaitbay. Modern underwater archaeological surveys have discovered enormous stone blocks, statues, and architectural fragments lying beneath Alexandria's harbor, confirming the lighthouse's former location and providing valuable evidence for ongoing digital reconstruction projects. Today, although the original structure no longer stands, the Lighthouse of Alexandria remains one of history's greatest symbols of human ingenuity, maritime navigation, and ancient engineering excellence. The Lighthouse of Alexandria was not merely a navigational aid, but also a powerful statement of the ambitions of the newly founded city of Alexandria, which had been established by Alexander the Great in 331 BCE. The harbor of Alexandria quickly became a major hub, connecting the Mediterranean world with Egypt's agricultural wealth and trade routes extending into Africa, Arabia, and Asia. Because the coastline near Alexandria was relatively flat and lacked natural landmarks visible from far out at sea, ships approaching the city faced significant navigational challenges, especially during storms or at night. The lighthouse solved this problem by providing a highly visible landmark that could reportedly be seen from tens of kilometers away. Ancient writers such as Strabo and Pliny the Elder mentioned the monument, contributing to its legendary reputation throughout the ancient world. Archaeological and historical evidence suggests that the tower was constructed primarily from large blocks of light-colored limestone and granite, carefully engineered to withstand coastal winds, waves, and seismic activity. Decorative elements likely included statues of Greek gods and rulers, while the summit may have featured a colossal statue, possibly representing either Zeus, Poseidon, or a Ptolemaic ruler portrayed in divine form. The beacon itself was fueled by wood, resin, or other combustible materials transported to the top through an internal ramp system that allowed workers and animals to carry supplies upward. The lighthouse served continuously through the Greek, Roman, Byzantine, and early Islamic periods, demonstrating its remarkable durability and importance. During the medieval era, several Arab travelers described the structure, noting both its grandeur and the earthquake damage it had suffered. Major earthquakes in 956, 1303, and 1323 CE progressively weakened the tower until it finally collapsed into ruins. In the 20th century, underwater archaeological investigations led by researchers including Jean-Yves Empereur uncovered hundreds of massive architectural fragments on the seabed near the site, including giant stone blocks weighing many tons and monumental statues that may once have stood around the lighthouse complex.